Hi everyone. On this dreary, windy Belgian April day, we're going to do some maintenance on the Bergepanzer here at Yper. And today we're going to check all the grease levels. So we'll run you through where you need to grease up the vehicle. But before we do the greasing, we're first going to check the track tension. And Yves is going to explain us how.
Well, this is for all the Leopard vehicles, especially the Leopard 1 type of vehicles, because the chassis is Leopard 1, so the maintenance is completely the same. There's a little bit of preparation that you need to do before that. First of all, for checking the track tension, you roll a little bit, you drive a little bit and put it out of gear and let it stop on its own. You don't need to use the brake or something, just leave a little bit of gas and let it roll out and then stop. Very important, do not put on the handbrakes. Very important. Then, how we check this, between the second return roller and the third return roller, or the third and the fourth, we hang a piece of string. And we need at least 9 or 11 end connectors between the two strings, between the strings. We take the middle, and usually, and unfortunately I don't smoke, but usually the rule is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is a cigarette, the space of a cigarette, the thickness of a cigarette is enough. That's the correct tension. So I think this one can use a little bit of track tension. This one is a little bit too low, so we're gonna. Now, comes the manual labor. The system of the track tension of the Leopard is very simple. It's just a screw that pushes out the idler wheel. It's locked with this. The exact word is contrary rotating. It's locked with this one. So unscrew this one. Little tip. For it's very locked, very tight. You can extend the arm using this. Unscrew this one. 1 centimeter is enough. Then we're going to tighten it with this bolt. We use this wrench for tightening the track tension. It's like a normal wrench, but on the left side you need to keep this one, the belly, below. On the other side, put it this way up. Here you have to push down. This is the easy side. On that side, on the other side, you have to pull up. That's the hard side. And normally this is a 2-person job. Dat ziet er totaal verkeerd uit. Nope. Now we check. It's better, but not still perfect.
Okay. So more gymnastics.
The other side is for the cameraman.
Oh, great.
Oh my.
How often do you need to do this?
Excuse me.
We'll come back to you after Yves has caught his breath again.
No. How many times you need to do this? You need to check every. Here, because in a museum we don't daily use it. But normally, when I was in the when we still use them in the army, normally it's a weekly check.
Okay. Okay. Now for the other side.
That's
Now
for you.
Okay. Let's pretend that just happened.
No. Also very important. Don't forget to lock this one again.
Right. Now the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So cameraman in action. Yep. That is fucking hard. Yeah. Pushing down would have been a lot easier. You did that on purpose.
No.
Yes, you did. Yep. That's not going anywhere. Problem is that. Wait, I need to read.
That's why I told you it's a two-person job.
Let's see, a bit lower.
I'm gonna put the camera away and I'm gonna help
Yeah,
the fourth
because
cameraman.
it's a lot harder than it looks. Okay, so we managed to do that. Now just tightening the locking nut. And we're ready. Now, as the weather forecast for this afternoon is not too great, we're probably gonna do the greasing inside.
Something else very interesting about the tracks, we have a little caliber for checking the wear on these connectors and the thickness of the central guides. This is a brand new chain, doesn't look like it, but it's brand new. But this one are still good. Then the wear on the sprocket wheel. We got some holes here, and between the hole and the side there must be at least 1 millimeter of material. If it reaches that point, that's 1 millimeter or less, you either have to completely change the sprocket, or if the other side is still good, switch it around. So you switch this one with the inner one.
Yeah. So these you can see are brand new because it's like 5 millimeters.
Now these are still good. Then, if you want to extend the life chain, the life of your rubber track pads, you can do something very simple. Because the design of the weight, the design of the tank, the inside of these pads wear a lot faster, this side, wear a lot faster than the outside. What we have done with this one, how you can extend the life of this one, just turn the track. This one was at the end of its life, so we switched them around. So now we have still good material on this side, and we can use them a lot longer.
Because the inner part wears faster than the outer one.
Yeah.
You can see it because it's already
This one is all wet.
worn on the outside now.
This one we have switched around.
Okay. Good to know.
Something very important with the tank is the braking system. For checking the braking system, what you need to do is fill the reservoir. How the tank is designed, if you stop the engine or something, the reservoir isn't full. For that, we have a term in Dutch, it's called the remmen afpompen. Don't know exactly the English version of it. But what you do is you turn everything off, just turn on the main switch, then you keep pressing the brake pedal until all the fluid is out of the system into the reservoir. And you can check that if somebody is behind the tank and check the lights. When you can't see the lights anymore, then normally the reservoir is full.
No, so Yves just did that, and it took quite a lot of brake pumps before the lights went out.
If, little side info, if for instance there is a problem with the braking system, the Leopard has kind of an emergency system. This is, in Dutch, it's a brake accumulator. I don't know the Czech English word for it. But in case of an emergency, here is a kind of a gas on the very high pressure in it. If in case something is wrong with the braking system, because of the pressure in here, you can do 3 complete brake stops. So you can 3 times press the brake pedal completely to the bottom, then you're completely out of braking system. So this is your emergency system. Something that you also need to check.
Okay.
Now we're gonna check the level. This one is okay. And that goes there.
And on this standalone engine, you can clearly see the oil reservoir here. The measuring stick sticking out there. And then the accumulator sits against the tank hull behind the engine.
Also very important to check the oil level in here and in here, and the front one. A little tip to know how much oil needs to go in. 1 pint of beer, 2 pints of beer, 3 pints of beer. This one and the idle wheel are quite easy to check. You just put it in here. Just open this one. And the oil should be normally you should be able to see the oil in the thread here. This one is okay. For this one, this one has to be on a horizontal. The filling cap needs to be horizontal. 2 ways of doing it. Either drive the tank so it's just horizontal, or use a little bit of manual labor. A little trick. Alright, like that. And now it's okay. And as you see, it comes out, the oil comes out, so it's okay. The oil that we use for this is a normal engine oil, 15W40. And that we have to do for all of them. Right. Finally, drive, all gears, everything that's mechanically with gears need to be lubricated. And for checking the final drive, the oil level, there's a little plug here, and exactly as the road wheels and everything, just have to open it, and the oil should come out. Also a good tip, always clean. Ooh. So comes out, that's okay. Also before you do that, always try to clean it a little bit so you don't put dirt into the system. Yep. Always try to clean the hole, the area around the hole. As you can see, a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt in here. So that's okay as well. Something that needs to be checked also very regularly is these nuts. Nuts from the connectors, central guides, the sprockets, road wheels, idler wheel as well. This one, the connectors and the central guides, 500 Newton or 50 kilo. That the tension that they must be pulled to. For the central guides, we have a special one that's a little bit longer. This one fits in between the central guides. This one, a little bit different. The outer ones, 32 kilo or 320 Newton. These ones, 1000 Newton or 100 kilo. This one, 90 kilo or 190 Newton. Road wheels, also 32 kilo or 320 Newton. Same for this one, also 32 kilo. Oh, forget something. This one, you can't see. This one, the shock absorbers, also 32 kilos. This one, quite easy to do, but there's also a nut underneath here. That's very hard to get to. Something that we also need to do regularly is greasing. For instance here, the final drives, we also need to grease them for also lubrication, also for keeping the dirt out. Then, if you see here, every road wheel is connected to an arm. In here is a torsion bar that needs to be greased as well. So you need to clean this. Just 2 or 3 pumps of this, just like this. 2 or 3 pumps, that's enough. If you do this regularly, you keep the system lubricated and also keep the dirt out. Then, there is one little nipple, grease nipple here. There are 2 other ones. You can see them very badly here.
It's hard to see, but we'll assume they're there.
No, they are there. That's it for the outside.
Okay.
Because this is a Bergepanzer, not a normal lever, we have some extra grease nipples. The crane. One grease nipple in here for greasing this part. So it's revolved normally and normal. There is a little grease nipple inside here for this pulley. On this side is a grease nipple. You can see the other one better here. For this pulley here. One here, one on the other side as well. Here, and one on the other side. That's it for the crane.
And then we've covered all the ones outside.
Yes. There are a few more greasing points inside of the tank. For a normal lever, there are two more. One here for the steering wheel. One here for the pedals. That's for every leopard. And then for our dozer blade, this little aluminium block here, there are 4 nipples there for the dozer blade as well.
Okay. And with that, the servicing of the Bergepanzer is complete, and we can safely use it again. See you in the next video.
For tightening, godverdomme.
En we hebben een eerste blooper.
27, godverdomme opnieuw. 27 millimeter bolt. Godverdomme. And especially designed for godverdomme man. Even met de...
Normally this fits.
Normally this fits.